Thank you for taking the time to join us for the announcement of the Richell Prize winner for 2022. My name is Louise Stark and I'm the CEO of Hachette Australia. I'd like to pay my respects to the past and present traditional owners and custodians of country throughout Australia and recognise the continuation of cultural, spiritual and educational practices of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. I'm joining you today from the lands of the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. The Richell Prize was established in partnership with the Richell family and the Emerging Writers Festival with support from Simpsons Solicitors in memory of our dear friend and colleague, Matt Richell. I know that Matt would be delighted that the original aim for the prize, to unearth and support great new Australian writing talent, has been achieved. It is the only publishing prize in Australia to award a prize unconnected to an advance and with a 12-month writing mentorship. Now in our 8th year, the list of previous winners and published authors continues to grow. We are delighted to have published or contracted to publish 5 of our 7 winners: Sally Abbott, Sam Coley, Ruth McIver, and we look forward to the publication of Petrichor by 2020's winner Aisling Smith and Tell Her She's Dreaming by 2021's winner Simone Emilian Jordan, both coming next year. Altogether, we have published 9 brilliant books, including Closing Down by Sally Abbott, The Artist's Portrait by Julie Keyes, No Way, OK Fine by Brodie Lancaster, State Highway 1 by Sam Coley, Wild Fearless Chests and The Furies, 2 books from Mandy Beaumont, Small Joys of Real Life by Ailey Richards, I Shot the Devil by Ruth McIver, Pomegranate and Fig by Zahida Ghani. With books from Smith and Jordan, that takes us to a tally of 11 published works from 7 years of submissions, a fantastic result. This year, we received 700 entries for the Richell Prize, which is in line with previous years and suggests that the prize has been incredibly well established and is well known in the writing community. Thanks to the Emerging Writers Festival for promoting the prize and for pulling together an amazing team of people to read all of the submissions to determine the long list. I'm delighted to hand over to Ruby Rose Pivot Marsh, Artistic Director and Co-CEO of the Emerging Writers Festival.
Hello everyone, my name is Ruby and I'm the Artistic Director of the Emerging Writers Festival. I'm coming to you today from our office on Wurundjeri country. Since 2015, EWF has had the immense privilege of administering the Richell Prize with Hachette Australia. Manuscripts are judged by their first 3 chapters and are read by readers from a wide range of disciplines to whittle down the long list of talented writers. That's where EWF comes in. We organise those readers, we field all of your questions about the prize, and we take all of the entries. Year on year, this prize grows and the job of those readers and the judges becomes more difficult. This year was, of course, no exception. We had 700 wonderful entries, and I would like to thank everyone who was brave enough to submit their work for the prize. Your courage and dedication to the craft continues to amaze us every single year. This year we had 24 wonderful peers from across the literary arts read your entries. From there, our Richell Prize Administrator Jen calculated the top 20 entries. Reaching the long list of such a sought-after prize with hundreds of entries is no small feat, and I want to congratulate everyone who made that long list, and indeed those of you on the short list. This prize does important work of unearthing literary talent. Winners, long listees and short listees from previous years have gone on to shape incredible careers as authors, and many of them remain close friends of Emerging Writers Festival, which is something we're very proud of. We're so pleased to be part of that process again this year and to have been entrusted with the work of so many talented writers. Congratulations again. It is now my pleasure to introduce Richell Prize alum, if you will, Ali Richards. Ali Richards' short fiction has been published widely in Australian literary magazines and anthologies, including Kill Your Darlings, Best Australian Voices, New Australian Fiction, Best Summer Stories, VoiceWorks, and the Australian Book Review. Small Joys of Real Life is her first novel. It was shortlisted for the 2019 Richell Prize for Emerging Writers and the 2020 Victorian Premier's Literary Award for an Unpublished Manuscript. Ali lives in Melbourne and works as a theatre lighting technician. Please welcome Ali.
Thank you, Ruby, and hello everyone. It is my honour to be here to speak about the Richell Prize, a prize that had a truly defining impact on the beginning of my career as a writer. I'll begin by giving a huge congratulations to not only this year's winner, but everybody who entered the prize. Before I made the shortlist in 2019, I'd actually entered another 2 years and been rejected. So anyone out there who's feeling jealous or despondent for not having made it, just know that I am the proof that a rejection is not the end of the road. After finally making the shortlist in 2019, I signed a 2-book deal with Hachette just a few months later. My debut novel came out in 2021, and through every step of the process, Hachette were committed to making it as best as it could possibly be, from finding the perfect cover, the perfect ending, and the best ways to get it into readers' hands. I'm now also working on the edits for my second novel, and I'm pretty convinced that the editor I'm working with at Hachette is a genius. Having said all of that, when I look back on the prize and the shortlist, what I actually remember as more significant than the publication that followed is the encouragement that it gave me early on in the process. It's a really unique prize in that you only need to submit 3 chapters, and it's a huge leap of faith to write an entire manuscript not knowing if anyone will ever read it. So that kind of encouragement for emerging writers is just so important, and it's actually not found very often in the industry. Congratulations to everyone again, and now I will hand over to Louise.
Thank you, Ali. It's so wonderful to hear about your path to publication through the Richell Prize. I'm now delighted to welcome Hannah Richell to share what the prize means to the Richell family and take us through the judges' reports on the shortlisted works. From me, a special thanks to every writer for bravely submitting their work, and congratulations to the shortlisted writers for your exceptionally well-written stories. I hope this acknowledgement gives you all the confidence to continue your writing journey. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hannah Richell, author of 4 best-selling novels, and delighted to be a judge on the Richell Prize. This prize means so much to so many of us who knew and loved Matt Richell. It's hard to believe he died 8 years ago, but each year this prize goes some way to reminding us of what Matt stood for and allows us, with the help of our sponsors, to continue his work in discovering and championing new writers. I know it takes a great amount of courage to submit to a prize like this, and it's a great privilege to read a writer's first pages. With the talent so incredibly high this year, I just want to encourage every entrant to please keep writing and keep believing. I've been given the job of reading one of the judges' reports for a shortlisted title, and the one I'm reading for is The Little Ones by Anne Myers. The Little Ones is an exquisitely told memoir on miscarriage, grief, and mothering. We found it emotionally memorable and at times agonisingly honest. This is a beautifully crafted work with assured writing that reminded the judges of Jessie Cole and Helen Garner in its combination of talent and insight. Profound, unforgettable, and a memoir that will resonate with many. I'm delighted to introduce our judges for this year. Barbara Horgan, bookseller at Beaufort Street Books, Bianca Valentino, writer and editor, Melanie Barton, bookseller and book buyer at Target Australia, and Vanessa Radnidge, head of literary at Hachette Australia.
Today I'm delighted to read the judges' report for the Richell Prize winner announcement discussing The Medusa. Lisa Namchu's The Medusa is a well-crafted novel that combines a dark mystery with a contemporary thread. It intrigued and propelled the judges to keep turning the page to discover answers. This author was in complete control of the story. The combination of this beautiful writing and the characters carrying the mystery with them entranced all.
Hi, I'm Bianca Valentino. Today I'm delighted to read the judges' report for the Richell Prize winner announcement discussing Zainab's Not Home. From the opening page, the writer's talent was on display. Readers are given an insight into living with a constant tension when caught between two cultures and an understanding of Iraqi-Australian life. The deft use of dialogue gave the story a believability that increased the reader's engagement. The powerful examination of religious expectation, the constraints of religion and tradition on sexuality, the confronting reality of domestic and emotional abuse, and the complexity of finding your place and your sense of self in modern Australia are revealed in scenes that will linger long for all the judges.
Hi, I'm Mel Barton. Today I'm delighted to read the judges' report for the Richell Prize winner announcement discussing place setting by Eva Lomsky. The writing on show in this short story collection is breathtaking, using the idea of what determines a sense of place to connect a disparate series of characters. This writer's talent brings to life situations of uncertainty, fear, connection, and separation, as the reader is expertly steered through settings that are instantly alive.
I'm Vanessa Radnidge and I'm the head of literary at Hachette Australia, and I was very proud to be one of the judges. And today I am going to be reading judges' comments for two of the shortlisted writers. I'm going to read them because I don't want to make mistakes. The first is for Susanna Begbie's When Trees Fall Without Warning. This is an original and fresh story that delivers memorable insights into dysfunctional family dynamics. A novel that shows what happens when a family is forced back together and the power of greed to motivate. The writer shows great skill in creating wonderful, complex characters and a plot that reveals the best and worst of humanity. This is an expertly told, compelling and entertaining story, and every judge wanted to read more. The next is for Kate Harris's Wake. This is a powerful, character-driven novel showing a talented writer who confidently twisted the missing girl trope to take readers through a journey of post-traumatic healing, with a believable and flawed main character whose life will forever be tainted by an horrific crime. This novel shows the ongoing effects of trauma, and with it delivers a writer with the promise of much more.
Hi everyone, I'm Fiona Hazard. I'm the Group Publishing Director at Hachette Australia and New Zealand. Thanks so much for joining us for the Richell Prize announcement today. This year, the quality was exceptional, and so the judges' decision was not an easy one. They've therefore awarded a highly commended to Anne Myers for her work, The Little Ones. Congratulations, Anne. And now, the winner of the 2022 Richell Prize is Susanna Begbie for her work When Trees Fall Without Warning. This is a captivating, entertaining and expertly crafted work about what happens when a dysfunctional family dynamic collides with greed and expectation. We can't wait to read more. Congratulations, Susanna, and I'm delighted to present you with the Richell Prize trophy.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Fiona. Wow, the Richell Prize. It's no joke, is it? It is a serious prize. You know, I almost didn't even enter it this year because I'd looked at shortlisted entries from previous years and they were so good. And I just thought, yeah, no, that is too far. And then when I got longlisted, I just could not stop smiling. And then I got shortlisted and I was looking at the judges' comments on the other shortlisted entrants and I thought, wow, I am honoured to be among these people. These are serious writers. And now I've won the prize and I do not know what to do with myself. Hachette, thank you for this incredibly generous prize of $10,000 and the 12 months mentorship. It has already transformed my writing career, and I know it is going to continue to do so. So thank you, Hachette. Thank you, Emerging Writers Festival. Thank you, Richell family, for looking out for those of us who are really just beginning. It just changes everything. Thank you.